G'day everybody, welcome to Rescue Buddy. I'm Adrian and we're going to look at tips and strategies to help you overcome depression and anxiety. So today I'm going to talk about how to help someone who's worse off than you. So something very powerful that you can do, and you can do it no matter how you're feeling, it's always possible, is to find someone who's got a worse problem than you do. And the crazy thing is, no matter how awful your own situation is or your own feelings are, I guarantee there is always somebody in the world who's worse off than you. And there, with very, very few exceptions, there will be someone in your vicinity, in your network, or someone in your community who is worse off than you. And this fact means that there's always somebody who you have the knowledge to know how to help, because what you're going through gives you insight into what other people go through, right? If you've been through some really terrible stuff, you've had some hard times, then that gives you some empathy to understand other people who are going through hard times. So you can use this to your advantage. So if you're just focused on yourself and you're just thinking about how you're feeling, what your situation is like, what you're missing that you wish you had, what you have that you wish you didn't have, then these are very negative thoughts, they're very limiting thoughts, and there's not much there that's going to push you out of that mindset, because if you're self-focused, look, you're going to focus on how you're feeling, and how you're feeling is terrible if you're going through depression. So focusing on other people is a really powerful key to finding a different perspective, and it can actually surprise you, because if you focus on finding someone else who you can help, now it's no longer just about you. All right, you might feel bad, but there's someone else's feelings involved now. Right, maybe that person feels bad, but maybe by helping them, you actually see a difference in their feeling, and you actually start to feel some purpose. You start to feel some value. You start to feel like you've got some significance. And all of these are things that are feeding something good into our own lives, right? We might not see an immediate breakthrough change, but the thing is, if you drip feed a bit of love every day, a bit of focus on other people every day, that has some fundamental changes on us. When we love someone else, it actually brings out something really good in us. And that might not manifest as a feeling immediately, but it's definitely going to change you in a good way. So it might develop your empathy. You might increase your ability to feel for other people, which is awesome, because you'll get better and better at this ability to love people. It might help you to realize more and more that even though things are bad for you, there's actually some good that can come out of it. You can use your bad experiences to help other people, and just that knowledge can give you something to do while you're in this situation. It can give you a use for it. You can see that, look, in the future, once I overcome this, then I'll be able to use it to help other people. It's not wasted. It has meaning. So this is something that can help you change the way you're thinking about what you're going through. You can also, seeing someone who's going through something worse really helps you get perspective, because you realize, okay, I think what I'm going through is bad, but actually it's not the world. It's not at the end of the scale. The scale goes further than where I am. I can actually be grateful that I'm not where that person is. So straight away you're realizing that your situation is not the worst situation, and that's quite powerful. So enough talk about it. We're gonna do a little practical exercise about how to we're gonna try this out. So I want you to choose somebody who you know has it tougher than you do. So someone who's going through a worse situation, or even if their situation might not look that bad, someone who you know mentally is going through something worse than you or emotionally. I think most of us will be able to find someone in that category. If you can't think of anyone who's worse off than you, maybe you need to think harder. Or if you really can't think of anyone, maybe you can think of a place where you could find someone, maybe finding a homeless person on the street, perhaps, or something like that. So think of someone who's got it tougher than you. Step one. Step two, think of something radical that you can do, something unexpected to love that person. So we don't just want to go and say hi to them. Like, we want to actually do something that they're not expecting that's gonna change their day. You know, something that's gonna really make them feel valued and appreciated. Maybe make them feel listened to, or just make them know that someone cares, even if perhaps you can't fully understand what they're going through. That's okay. All we're aiming to do is demonstrate love. So think of something practical that you can do and that this person could receive. And once you've thought of that, I want you to actually go and do this thing or plan to do it and make it happen. So that's the exercise. Go for it. Awesome, well done. I hope you found that it was possible to love somebody, no matter how you're feeling. I'm interested to know, you can add in the comments if you want, how did you feel after taking the focus off yourself and loving someone else? Did it change how you felt? Did it give you a different perspective on your own situation? Add a comment. And I would challenge you to think about how you'd feel if you did this every day. So what would it be like if you woke up every day and you thought, okay, how can I love somebody today? Would that take your mind off your own problems a little bit? Quite possibly. Something to think about. So that's it for today. It's short and sharp. Hopefully I'll be making my videos a bit shorter these days. Hopefully you loved it. I hope it's given you something useful. And please add comments if you've got requests for topics or just feedback. Please subscribe on social media. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll catch you next time.